Hey everybody, it's Karen from Waterfall Acrylics. Welcome to my channel. Another episode of paint pouring. Happy Mother's Day to everyone out there. Tonight is the night I finally got my 4 8x8 canvases to try to do a quadriptych. Yeah, and get those guys to marry up. Let me show you the results. Where am I looking? Over here. Of the last video. Where we did 2 little 6x6s, and tonight we're going to try 4 8x8s. But this was one that was a flip and lip, and then I think I took I put cell activator on on something and swiped it and then spun it. It didn't crack. This was a pour over, but it's kind of like a little bumpy. I'm just going to let that cure and see if resin makes that disappear. But so far so good for that guy. So that was one. And then the 2 little 6x6s, they turned out fabulous. And actually one of them died because I dropped a Dixie cup in it. And then you heard like F-bomb, F-bomb, F-bomb. And then I redid it because I was mad. I was going to say something else, but let me figure out how these go together. No, not like that. This one, and hold on one second, I'm all discombobulated. Something like this. Let me see if I can hold them together. So it's these 2. Oh no, I don't like them like that. I think they go better the other way around. Hold on, let's just do it one at a time, shall we? So there's the first one. Really, really pretty. Like these colors a lot. And then here's the second one, which you guys haven't seen before. It's very similar to the one that Death by Dixie Cup. So, and they do go together quite nice. I'm just being a goober right now and can't figure it out. But something like that. I think it goes the other way around, but you get the general gist. And then last night I practiced on 2 8x8s. And then I ran out of house paint, so, and then I was testing out colors. And I used basically the same colors as the last video, and I omitted the sage green color. So I adore the composition of this one. I'm not totally happy with the colors. Like this is purple, and this does have like the reds and golds going up into it, but it's not strong enough. But the composition of this guy is fabulous. And then the companion piece is this one here. It's okay. I don't like all the black it has on top, like the color died out. So I'm gonna do more vivid colors tonight, but there you kind of get an idea of the look I'm going for. So that's enough of show and tell. Let me put these away, and I'm gonna take a cue off of Sarah Mack and throw on an old sweater that's all paint stained, and find my glasses and get started. I'm gonna do one quick practice one just on one of my little 5-inch rounds just for color testing, and then we're gonna dive right into the 4 8x8s. Be back in a second. Okay guys, ready to go. I'm gonna skip the little test thingy. I'm just gonna go for it. Pouring medium recipe, the house paint mixed with the GAC 800, cell activator recipe, all that will come up on the screen along with the colors. I'm just going to go and rock and roll. I'm using much brighter colors this go around. I'm looking at my order. I might just go with 3 colors. I'm going to go with one, this is Primary Elements in Snapdragon. And we're going to do this like on the corner. So there's Snapdragon. Probably going to run off the corner. And then some teal. This is Golden Fluid Acrylics in teal. And then Golden Fluid Acrylics in Quinacridone Magenta. go quick. Put my cell activator because I know it's going to run off. And give this a blow with my baby torch. Wish me luck. Do something. Didn't want to sew up there, did it? I'm going to just give it a puff and then we'll wait. And I'll move this off to the side. Love the colors. Those are great. I'm going to hold my hair back. All right, let's just take him. I'm going to turn the camera off. I'm going to put him on the counter behind me, grab the next camera, and then after we do the first two, we'll take a look and see how they're marrying up. But first, let me do my favorite thing. Like when I have these little black spots, my new favorite thing is to dip my finger in them and make like little, it makes little petals, and it helps get rid of some of the black. I'm going to do that real quick before I set it off to the side. Right there. All right, so let me scoop him out. I'll be right back. I'm going to scoop him out and put the next one down. Okay, I'm back. In the interest of time, I just went ahead and put my white on and gave it a gentle spin to get it to go over the sides. And I'm just checking my sides real quick. Make sure I have coverage everywhere. All right. Number 2, I need a fresh paper towel. Wipe my fingers off one. It's impossible to wear gloves when you're doing 4. So I gave up. Oh, I gotta remember my order. I think I just did purple, teal, and magenta, right? Pretty much. Yeah? Is that what I did? Yeah, that's what it looks like. All right. Purple. Lots of teal this time. And magenta. And cell activator. Here we go again. Couldn't get it to turn off. I'm just gonna let that sit rather than huff on this one. I want to see if any cells collect there in the middle. I was having trouble getting the cells to come up, but I like the wiggly pattern, so that might be all right. I can tell it's already smaller than that first guy. I'll probably want to give him a spin. Let me get the first guy back. I'm just gonna take him And I have this like handy dandy little ledge right over here that I'm just gonna plop him up on. And let's see this first guy for a second. Put him back. Right here. Yeah, that other bloom is definitely smaller. Let's see if the middle of this one moves at all. Or take it down a little bit. I'm just gonna squish it down a little bit like that. I like that pattern better, that composition. And I'm gonna give that a spin. Right like that. And give it a push. Try not to have it go flying off. Let's just do a gentle spin right now. Wow, maybe not that gentle. Yeah, a little more. Let's go the other way. Yeah, we got something flying off. Let me see. And it's spread out too. I don't know if I like this wiggle here in the middle. I might stick my finger in it. Just to help, yeah, because that breaks up the direction. It makes those little baby petals and it breaks up the direction. So if you have everything going one way, you can do this and it'll make little designs in various directions so it doesn't look like it was stuck there. If that made any sense whatsoever. Where else? Right here. Yeah, it's like that, just that, the little things make the biggest difference. I really, really like the, that one so far. So he's done. I'm gonna put him on the counter behind me, get the other one down, and then I'll get you guys down to take a look at the first two. So, say goodbye to this one. I'll hold him up for a second. Where are you? Oh, I can't bump into the other one. So I cannot talk tonight. There's the first one. So I'm gonna hone him over here. Let me grab the second one now and bring you back. Come here. So it's sewed up in the middle, but I know if I spin that, that's gonna be, am I in frame for you? Yeah. See this? Like if it just stayed like that, I'd be perfectly happy. But this bloom is too small compared to that other one. So I'm gonna stick my finger and take out some of this black before I spin it a little bit. And that is pretty much down to the canvas because I got a little overzealous with the hair dryer. Need my paper towel to keep wiping off my finger. And so it's down to the canvas there. I might wreck into it a little bit. Let me see when I'm done playing with my little petals. I don't know why, but I find this part so much fun. Let me try to tilt it before I spin it and scrunch this up a little bit. Like in both directions, and then spin it out. I'm gonna really wreck into the part that I just did. Good. All right, here this way. So the weight of my paint is all right in here, so that should spin off. And hopefully, let me think a second. That'll come off. I don't know if this will necessarily move up. I should play it safe and maybe, even though that'll redistribute the weight of the paint, is probably tilt this to make this bloom a little bigger. That way, and then over this way. Nope, I'm gonna try it my original way. I'm gonna go back to scrunching it. All right. Let me press down on this. Make sure I have either clean fingers or white fingers to push on this so it doesn't go flying off. All right. Yeah, see, this part here needs to be up more. I don't like this at all right here. I'm probably gonna pour white over that. It needs to go up that way. This part here is adorable. I don't know if it's gonna go with the rest of the other 3 canvases, but it is adorable. Let me try one more time to just tilt it on an angle. I am definitely going to come back. Let me grab just like a popsicle stick with some white on it. And I'll probably come through in here and like get rid of this thing here. Like all of this. That's all going to go. Something like that. A little better. Maybe if I put some more paint here when I tilt up that way, it'll move up that way and take that petal with it. So let's add some weight to the painting and make it go where we want it to go. Boss it around some, right? Let's be the boss. That looks better. That looks way better. Okay, so let me try tilting one more time. This should push that petal up. Oh yeah, that's gonna change the look of it. Let me bring it over here. Let's try to slide everything up. Oh, it's gonna make like a curly Q. That might be all right. All right, that's kind of fun. I'm gonna leave it. I'm not so sure that these are gonna marry up. This project's kind of hard. Full disclosure, this is my second attempt at this. Unless I had a couple of these wheels or you know, smaller canvases where I could do all 4 together. I mean, I could certainly blow them out together maybe, and then put them on the spinner rather than one by one, but you know, hindsight's 20/20 and all that. So, hold on one second. All right, let me wipe off my hands and get you guys done for a close-up of these first 2. Okay guys, sorry for the glare. Here's the first 2. I wasn't real sure of the orientation. Let me come up high. I'll have to figure out how they all go together at the end, so just put them side by side for now. Looking good. I don't know what I'm gonna do about the 4 inner corners. I don't like that black there. I'm gonna have to figure something out with the 4 corners to make it unified. I don't know. Pretty good though. I like the pink on the edges a lot. The cells are looking good. Sorry for the spotlight overhead. But yeah, there they are. Let me set up and let's do number 3 and 4. See you soon. Bye. Okay, back for number 3. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of bummed about those inside corners. I think that's really hard to do though, unless you actually pour in the center. So what I think I might do is let those dry and then maybe put all four together and then paint my circle. I think that's probably going to be the easiest thing to do. So as long as the top part, you know, the outline, as long as they marry up okay, I don't think I'm going to sweat those inside corners. Unless you know, unless I had, you know, an actual studio where I had the workspace to set out all four canvases, like I said, and blow them out and then put them on a spinner. You know, I'm hampered by my environment pretty much. So we make do. All right, here's number 3. Number 3 didn't want to spread out either. Maybe it's because my house paint has been sitting out for a while, so it's thicker. That could be too. My edges are kind of boring. Let me give this a puff in the middle and we'll just set them off to the side and do the 4th one. All right, we'll let that set up a second. Yeah, I was gonna tilt, but I'll wait. I'm just gonna sit him. There's a lot of paint on this canvas, so I think I have plenty to play with. Oh, you know I want to stick my finger in it though. I do. Oops. Where else here? I don't know why I always use this finger too instead of my index finger, because it's bigger, I guess. All right, good enough for now. Let's take him. Massive cells on this one. Come here, you. Oh, you're stuck. Set you on the corner up here. All nice and safe. You can watch me do the other one. And no, I don't trust myself. Let me move him. Hold on. Okay, so I put my white down on this guy, number 4. Getting low on cell activator too. I didn't want to have to stop and make more. Got some white in my teal. All right, let's rock and roll. went a different direction that time. Just for giggles. All right, let me swap again. Be right back. Okay, so we have this one back. It has no composition to speak of. Like I'm staring at the other three, they all have like, you know, fun little petals going off, and this one is just like a blob. So I'm gonna try and tilt it first, see if we can make something out of it. Just by tilting the petals, maybe adding some cut-ins with some white, something. Actually, I'm gonna bring the weight of the paint back down a second. Slow moving too, and then go this way. Let me give that a spin. This one needs help. This one needs help composition-wise for sure. Did I press down on it? Doesn't seem to be flying off. That's good. Well, it got a little bigger. It's still a hot mess though. I'm just pretty much pushing it around with the little lip of my measuring cup more than I was pouring paint. I'm not liking this one. Ah. Well, that one part flew off and made a point. It's like, oh yeah, I'll show you. It's not gonna get to live though. A for effort, little point. A for effort. Let's see if I can tilt it. Ugh. Wow, it was stuck on there pretty good. Yeah, that composition's just awful. Awful. Capital A. Maybe all caps. The actual center of it is, you know, beautiful. Make sure, since I picked it up, that it's attached. What is that through there? What are you? It totally does not go. It's all pointy. What am I gonna do? I don't want to scrape it. Let me do this. I'm gonna line up all four so we can get you guys down so we can see all of them together. Oh, I have one to bring up still, huh? Let's sideline him for a second. Let's just put him on the bench. Put him in timeout. You think about the way you look. Do something about your wardrobe. That's what I told my daughter the other night. She bought a bathing suit cover up. Which, you know, bathing suit cover-ups are meant to just give you a little bit of modesty when you're leaving the pool, right? And she put it on like a dress the other night with high heels and the whole 9 yards, and I was like, oh hell to the no, Missy. This one I like. That one is really super pretty. It just has a little bit of paint. I'm just gonna give this a baby spin. But see how like the petals are way better, not all spiky and weird like the other one? That was probably a wimpy spin, huh? I know, some paint went off. Maybe one more. Don't go, oh, it's gonna fall off. Let me slide it back on. Is that good enough? Yeah, that one's super pretty. That might be my favorite. All right, so let me turn off the camera. Let's line up the four, see what we think, and then we revisit the one that's in timeout. Yep, that's the plan. Be right back. Okay, guys, it took me a minute to get this set up. As you can see, this one has got to be redone. The other three, and it's a shame because the middle of it is great. This one, fabulous, leafy, petally look. Same with that guy there, love. Same with this one here, looking amazing. I like, even though this one didn't get cells up, I just think that looks soft and pretty anyway. Phenomenal cells, really happy. As I was saying, I was bummed out about the lack of cohesiveness in this corner. But what I'll do is I'll just let it dry, and then I'll start with a piece of paper and cut rounds and see what it looks like, because I'm not sure if I want to put, I don't know, take the pink and make a pink center or not. I haven't decided what to do. It has unity in the colors, and that's where the purple and the teal showed up, whereas the pinks tend to be all on the edges. But 3 out of the 4 looking pretty great. It's just that this guy, I'm gonna have to do it over. I don't know how to fix that. To have those sorts of edges. So yeah, I'm gonna have the one scrape, and we'll do him over and then put it back together, and hopefully that's it. Let me get it set back up again. Okay guys, I bit the bullet and just ended up scraping Mrs. Jagged Edge there, and go again, and hopefully this 4th one will go with those other 3 and we'll be done. Because this has been kind of stressful, not gonna lie. Rather stressful. So, and most of the time it doesn't bother me that I have to paint in my kitchen. And this summer I plan on doing some outdoor paintings, at least out on my deck where I can bring them in through the French doors, and do some larger pieces. But tonight, the limitation of my kitchen counter is bugging me, All right, plenty of paint. I had to make up a little more cell activator too, which I'm I only have like a tiny bit of Australian Floetrol left, so which will force me to, in a good way, to do other techniques. Here we go. A little too small, but I'm already much happier with the lines, which is what it's all about. And I don't even mind the little bit of white I got there. That's fine. I think a couple others have that anyway, so yeah, two of the other ones have a little bit of white on the edges, so that's all right. I'm just gonna kind of, hopefully not screw this up, but do a little something right there. Let me give this a puff and a spin, and yeah, I'm kind of over this one. Let that collect. I have nothing else to throw down on the thing, so I guess I'm forced to wait for this. And a couple more right there. We'll stick my finger in a while we wait, because that's so much fun. There. One's right here. Yeah, this is good. I should maybe cut into this one a little more. Let's do that while we wait. Let's throw some house paint on a popsicle stick. Yeah, that helped, right? This is probably gonna get that's probably gonna get spun off, but I'll do it anyway while I wait for this little bit to come back up. All right, I'm gonna give this a little spin. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I feel like I need a little cut where I started to do it and chickened out, like here. Just a little more. Another little baby spin. Let me stare. Stare at the petals more than anything. I think that'll work. It's much better than the fourth one. All right, for the last time, let me throw him up there, and we'll take a look at all four, and I'll say goodbye, because I think this is it for me. Yep, be right back.
Ta-da! Looks much, much better, doesn't it? I might change the some of the orientation. Like I said, it's too hard to do wet and try to pick up and move these guys. So I kind of just threw the four corners together, but this last one looks much, much better than the other guy. So let me get you down. I do like I said before, how the corners in the center there are all the same color. So I have to figure out what to do. I mean, like, look at that. Just those cells everywhere on all of them. Really, really super pretty. Like, really happy with my color combo. Just everywhere. Just really, really quite pleased with that. Look at these cells here. They kind of blow my mind. Yep. That's it. Let me
turned
turn
it
this
off.
around and say goodbye.
That's it for me. I have no idea how long this video is. Where's the dot? I hope you guys like it. That was an adventure. I think next time I need to do something just fun and simple where I can chat with you guys and tell you my neighbor's story. And yeah, let's do like a flip and drag or something next time. I need it. So I'm looking at the wrong place again. That's it. You guys take care, and I'll see you next time. Let me know what you think of this, okay? Look forward to your comments. Please like, share, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Peace out.